to your own. From chaos came 7 beings of pure energy. Long ago, before the dawning of man, before even the birth of your universe, in another dimension, parallel to your own, from chaos came 7 beings of pure energy. Long ago, before the dawning of man, before even the birth of your universe, in another dimension, parallel to your own, from chaos came 7 beings of pure energy. Long ago, before the dawning of man, before even the birth of your universe, in another dimension, parallel to your own, from chaos came 7 beings of pure energy.
Huzzah.
Jess is gay.
And then Jess tried to tell me she was straight. And I was like, bullshit, you're gay. Happy birthday, Jess.
We were just talking about horses. We can't.
Biggest, gayest birthday ever. Also, reading in chat, Oro, is it your birthday too? Do you and Jess share a birthday? My guy.
Oh my gosh, are we
Bree gave us
birthday
a hydrate.
twinsies?
Birthday twinsies?
Can we confirm?
No, it is not Aura's birthday.
It's not
Matt
Oro's
just
birthday.
messed up.
Okay. I was like,
Matt just
That would have been
messed
so
up.
fun though.
you know, kind of
Wow,
like
we
how,
almost we thought we were gonna have a magical moment.
kind of like
Right?
how I'm like
I know.
thoroughly convinced that Grimm's
What the
birthday
fuck,
is like
Matt?
on
I'm just
January
kidding.
21st every year, and it's just actually his birthday until his for realsy birthday.
Ooh, fake birthdays? I like that. That's a mystery.
It's been one of my favorite things ever when, oh shoot, I forgot to move everybody around. When
you for
Christian
telling
was
me,
like,
Matt.
it's
I wanna be
Ralph's
Ellie tonight.
birthday. No, you don't get to be
You want to be Ellie tonight?
Boink.
You could be Ellie. We could just switch it all around.
I
Everybody
have
be
no
somebody
idea.
else.
I have no
Nope.
idea how to be Ellie.
We're so good.
That's
I'm doing
fine.
great.
She
There
doesn't
I
know how to
am.
be Ellie either.
Just be gay.
Oh, and the thing. Oh, my.
There
There
we
he is.
go.
I was gonna say he's not showing in the.
Gay,
thing.
anxious, and smart, Ellie.
You can't see my dude.
Yeah. I mean, I think you do pretty good,
Oh.
Christian. Gay, anxious, smart. Yeah. You be Ellie.
Okay.
I'll be somebody
Okay.
else.
Jess has to be Ben.
The biggest, gayest Ben.
Alright. The biggest, gayest Ben.
I read that book.
It was a great coming
Oh.
of age novel. Oh my gosh, dude. Random thought.
It's about
right?
Britain.
I
Stupid.
had this shirt on all day. It just says "Y'all need Jesus." I got so many compliments from people being like, "It's so nice to see a good God-fearing woman about," and I'm like,
yeah, that's
"I don't fear a
that's
man."
for sure.
Sorry,
I love
it was
it.
a random thought because I looked at like little Jesus hands popping their way up onto the screen. I was like, "Oh yeah, funny story today." Anyways,
Should pop up little hands.
Yeah, does that count for the bingo? Tiny hands?
can I give Jesus hands? Like, can I just
If you do it on your own,
hold on?
Put on some sleep token. Let's worship.
worship. Let's go cry. Biggest enemy.
Oh my god. I have been loving the new album. Oh. Alright, who is everybody? Love it. More hands. More hands. Alright, Cody, who are you gonna be tonight?
What?
We're
Why
switching
are
it up.
we- Why
No,
are we
no, we're,
switching?
no, we're all in our
No.
respective places.
No.
Yes.
Fine,
switch it
I
up.
guess I get Kalanapi.
I'm losing my hands.
I'm Shark Princess tonight, baby. Let's go.
Baby shark princess doo doo doo.
Not the
baby shark.
chompers. Not the chompers.
Okay,
Oh,
hold
the
on.
chompers are
I
out.
got it. I got it.
That means you're the kitty queen, Grim.
So much praise. Anyways, there's so many hands.
I don't like what's happening. I don't like it. I
I
want it to
was gonna say, I
stop.
think that leaves me with Gabe, which works because I am sad enough to do that today.
Wait, who's Nathaniel?
With all, it's definitely me with all these tentacle
Vex.
hands things. There's a lot of chaos going on over in this window right now. Okay.
Look at, I don't like it. I
Did-
don't like this at all.
Hey guys, do we have any other announcements besides the fact that it's Jess's birthday and she's gay?
Yeah.
That's good.
Sorry. I'm not. But like, there's so
Loving
there's
it. Loving all the
so
extra
many
hands.
hands.
And thank you so much, everybody, for all the happy birthday wishes. Feels so special. I was bragging about all of you today, about how amazing our community is, and how much I love this.
They be good peoples.
It's
She's
good.
lying. I'm sorry.
Just a liar.
I don't know what
You're
to do with
a
this power.
You all woke up in the back of a rickety wagon.
Did you explain how hands-on
Last
Vex
episode.
is? Thank you,
Oh
Stel.
my gosh. I just
Yeah.
looked at.
Oh,
Fist
that's
bump.
right. You
Looked over.
Skyrim us. I forgot about
I haven't
that.
been looking at Vex, and I just looked up.
I have too much power. All this power needs to go. I'm so
Out here,
sorry.
warriors.
Yeah. So last
come out
episode,
and play.
Nathaniel was dying and puking up demons. It was fine.
Fine.
You guys
Oh,
died.
yeah.
Fine.
the amount of retching you were doing, it didn't sound great.
Well, you know.
Well, you know. You've never
And
seen me
everyone-
after 4 gorditas. Sorry.
It didn't cause you guys much problems. You guys pretty much handled the demons. They were multiplying rapidly.
I should tell that to my therapist.
You guys you guys were able to get into Nathaniel's mind.
Dear.
Granted, for some reason, Laurel needed something to like latch hold to create this world so that she could physically create the door so the door could be closed, because the door was like, it existed but it didn't exist, but it was a very confusing thing. So
I showed them where the door was.
yeah, Laurel made it real. The problem was is she also made a whole world. So now you guys have to go find the door. Aya is not with you guys. Neither is Laurel. Neither is Beck or Illamine or Alistair. They seem to all be gone.
Everyone who could annoy me is gone. Wonderful.
Huzzah. Ka-chow.
You say that out loud?
No, he thinks it to himself.
Because that would be a statement with this group.
Wait, so we're in Nathaniel's brain right now.
Yes,
Is that what you're
you
saying?
are
Yes.
in
So we
Nathaniel's
can
brain.
hear his
but
thoughts
you,
for sure.
It's
not
no.
No.
We're
Not
this
giving
is,
you that power. No.
we just got inceptioned into Skyrim.
Yes, exactly that.
Yes.
Ugh, fine. Make it less cool, I guess.
Hey, Inception is great. At least
yeah.
I'm safe inside my
Skyrim is
mind.
At least I'm safe inside my mind.
You guys are tied up and brought to
Oh?
a town.
Oh?
Happy birthday, Jess.
We all went. "Hmm?"
Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyways.
You have burlap sacks put over your head, and you are led into a jail cell.
I've seen this porn
Look,
before.
whatever your kink is, I don't judge, but I do request that in the future you ask permission.
I don't kink shame,
Do
but
you
I need
say
you to
this out
kink
loud?
explain, baby.
Do you say this out loud? Because I want to know if you say that out loud.
Yeah, I say it out loud. Look, I'm not judging you, alright?
No. What? It just shoves you in
No,
the cell
you're not
and
gonna-
locks the door. Just
Are we
can't
all in the
handle
same
that
cell?
energy.
Are we all in the same
Huh?
cell? Are we all in the same cell?
You are split between two cells.
Is my sack still on my head?
Who's in which cell?
Yes.
Are
They
our hands
split you
tied
by
behind our
gender.
backs?
Yes, you are still tied behind your back.
Boring. What a boring way to split it. They should have, like, you could pick anything. Split them by height. Split them by, who's toxic.
Yeah, they're a little
sassy,
concerned
who's
by
being
height.
quiet.
They need
So-
it.
so-
They're a little concerned by height.
Are my hands behind my back?
Yes.
You told me before that I know the runes, right?
Thank you, not Oro.
You know
I know the runes. I know
Yes.
the writing. I want to trace with my reaching up, touching the rope.
Okay.
I want to trace the pattern for the runes to unlock.
Give me a brains roll. So you know that, like, you're like Aragon at the like halfway through book 1.
Oh God, I'm shit.
Yeah.
I'm dog shit. I'm ass.
It's like
Yeah, that is my D20, and that's an 18.
Yeah, you get it. The ropes fall.
I'm not, but I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna keep my hands behind my back. I'd like to think that I'm sitting against the wall when I do this. So that I can't
Perfect.
see.
You're gonna hear some rattling. You're gonna hear the cages lock, and then you're gonna feel a wave of magic hit all of you. I need all of you to roll a brains roll.
I'm gonna need you to not.
What do we think? Duckies or cheeseburgers? What's gonna be better?
Do I
for you?
get magic for this since we're in Nathaniel's brain?
Oh, do I have to roll for this?
This is-
it
Oh, yeah, I
necessary?
didn't roll a magic roll.
This
for
one
the other
is a roll. You have never come across what is happening to you.
Ugh.
Hey, since it's in my head, though.
You can have a +2.
Jess gets a
help. It's
plus
a five.
5.
I mean, I could burn my 13 tokens.
I feel like you're one of the only players here who keeps track of all of your adversity tokens.
Yes. Hold on.
26.
Okay, if I have 5, I
All
want to
right.
burn 8 of them. So I'd be at
Okay.
13.
Okay.
Yes
Now I
magic,
have
no
7
magic.
left.
No
Oh.
magic.
Oh. All right. Well, I got a
double
20.
checking. You said brains.
I did say brains.
Cool. 6.
4.
Hey,
I'm
Gabe.
gonna,
So yeah, I did use the +5 that I got, and that pushed me to 26.
Okay.
I'm using my one and only adversity token left to make it 10.
Yeah, I
Difficulty
burned
was
8 to
15.
have 13.
Look at you.
Can I burn 2 more?
You know what?
Sure.
Gabe
Okay.
hitting double digits. Very proud. Very proud.
Thank
of
you.
right
I even
now.
exploded.
I have 5 left. This is
I got a
wonderful.
6. I also exploded.
Ellie and Nathaniel, you
Yo.
feel this wave roll over your essence, and you
I'm
feel
throwing
it
up a-
pushing against your magic.
Don't touch me there.
That is
I no square.
But it passes, and you feel no different. Gabe, Ben, and Kalanapi. Gabe, your tentacles stop working. They just fall limp behind your back.
Don't like that.
What about his other arm? Is that also limp?
Look, okay. Sometimes when you're under pressure,
He has a magic glove for that.
Oh, okay.
Wait, do you grow your tentacles into the magic glove? Or no? I think you just grow your shadow into it. We're gonna just say your tentacles fall limp.
Okay.
You have a bunch of limp tentacles behind your back. Ben,
Classic.
you forget how to talk to plants. Kalanapi, you forget how to swim through the air and the earth.
Mm.
Hey, at least you can still swim in water and snow. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, bro, I gotta run now? That didn't fucking work the last time.
Ellie and
Ellie
Nathaniel,
able
you two
to
can give
discern
me.
what the magic was like. What that
That's what I
wave
was gonna
meant
ask.
to do?
Yep,
Okay.
give me a brains roll. It's not high.
17.
Sorry. Again, do I have to for this one?
Um,
Because I don't have to for all of them, so I try and figure out which ones you feel.
on
are
this
okay
one,
to-
no. I'm gonna say no. You don't. It's low enough that it wouldn't matter. You're just tracing where the source of the magic came from. You see a gem on a necklace hanging by the keys that is slightly glowing.
Where is this?
Okay.
It's
In your
hanging on the
brain.
hook by the keys.
Hanging on the hook.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Gabe, can you? And then like looking at your. Well, actually, no. The bag's still in our heads,
You
aren't we?
guys all
Just
still have
kidding.
backs on your heads.
I'm gonna. Can I tell if there's anyone else in the room with us? Like a guard, the guy who shoved us
Give
in.
me
that kind of
yours is a 20, so give me a brains roll +5. Difficulty of 10.
thing. 23.
Yeah. No. The guard kind of was freaked out by you guys and just left and went back to deal with the other people out there.
I'm gonna pull my
Yo,
bag
Bucko.
off,
Yep.
and seeing seeing the 2 people in the cage with me, I'm going to take their bags off.
Oh. Thank you.
Yeah. Why are you a limp noodle? That's not the right accent. Why are you a limp noodle?
I don't.
Why are you looking at his noodle?
Can we stop talking about my noodles?
No, like you.
Better
they're not.
question.
Right.
Why the noodle?
I got a question. How the noodle?
When
Alright,
the
question,
noodle?
when the noodle?
Why the noodle? What the noodle?
Man,
Okay.
now I'm hungry.
Can I use my magic at all?
Yeah.
Just my
Your tentacles just don't work.
You
You have forgotten how to use them,
I want to go ahead
which
and,
feels weird. Like you can kind of, and they'll just kind of.
Can I also unbind them?
Yeah. They're just.
Okay,
It's
I-
just
I didn't
tied.
know if
They're
I-
just
okay.
tied.
Yeah, I get them loose, and realize I'm going to try to open just push the door open. Does it not move?
It's locked.
Looking over at Ellie. Can you scoot this way towards? Is there a wall or is this like double cage?
So one cage here, across the hall. You can
Oh,
see.
so we're not next to each other.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
So I was gonna have, Calliope, can you like come to my voice? If you bend down, I can like use my hands to like pull the bag off of your head, and maybe you could bite the restraint.
Go for it.
Focus.
I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. It's fine. So she's gonna like. We're restrained and we're blindfolded, basically. Yes.
Yeah, you've got a bag on your head and your hands are tied behind your back.
Can I stand and walk?
Yeah, you're just sitting on a bench.
Oh, I was over on the bench,
Yeah,
and now I'm
just
getting
our
overheated.
arms are restrained.
But yeah, so she's gonna kind of just like, basically, kind of like sniff out where Ellie's at, just like, and follow.
And I'll just
it
kind
there.
of keep talking. I'm over here. Wait, this way a little bit. Over here. I'm over this way. And just until you bump into me.
Okay. I just take it off and. Do you want me to do that now?
Just bite the restraints. You got sharp teeth. Are we tied in front or in back?
You're
I thought
tied
we were tied in
behind your
back.
back.
Oh.
You're tied behind your back.
Yeah.
So
I
you're,
meant bite my restraints. You could probably just
So
kind of
Calliope's
under
gonna
your
take
feet, though.
advantage of like.
Of me?
No, I'm trying to figure out how to word this. She's gonna kind of take advantage of the fact that like sharks don't really
Sorry.
have bones, and it's just gonna kind of like wiggle her arms around to basically end up putting them in front of her body, kind of like
What?
when contortionists will take their hands from like here and slide it up underneath of them.
Yep.
Slide it up underneath of them and like pull it up to the front.
Nice.
Yeah.
It looks weird. Like her bones bend. It doesn't look right.
Delightful. Actually, I still can't see because I still have the bag on my head, yeah?
Yeah. you
So I'm
still
just
do.
like,
The
everything's
rest
totally
of
normal.
the three guys across the hall just saw that.
I was too busy not paying them any attention.
I was over on the bench.
Wow.
on the bench.
Rude.
I see this crystal,
Yes.
right? I'm gonna try to speak again, like last session.
I will tell you again. Speaking it is way harder than writing it.
Yeah, that's sure. That's fine.
Okay.
But I want to speak. Just this whatever it would be to be dispel.
Okay.
Brain swirl. Do I get to use magic?
Yes.
Okay, that's D6. It's gonna be helpful. It's so fucking helpful.
Difficulty's a 20.
Yeah. No. Oh, no, I can't math. That's 11.
Yeah, you speak. No, you didn't lose by more than 5. Nothing bad happens.
I got an 11.
Yeah, yeah.
You said it was
didn't
a 20.
lose. Yeah. If you lose by more than 5, so if you got a 10 or below, bad things can sometimes happen.
More
when
than
you're doing
5
magic.
would be anything under 15.
Sorry,
Said it was-
10.
Okay.
10.
I was like, Jasher.
I'm doing the math right in my head. My
Okay.
mouth is wrong.
That's
That's
what
what
happened
she
to
said.
Nathaniel. That's what happened to Nathaniel.
Yeah. So you just it basically comes out as gibberish.
Gibberish. Yeah.
Yeah.
Valid.
Like, you know,
I'm back. I was turning my fan down.
yeah, Ben, Gabe, you just see Nathaniel start speaking sort of gibberish at the keys.
And then we're just gonna. That's not right. Huh. Ben, you're big. Can you open this door?
Yeah, no one's taken anything off of Ben yet, I'm assuming. So I was
I
just...
did your.
Oh, no, you- yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
did? Okay, you said the
Yeah.
other two in your cell, and I didn't know I was also in the cell with you.
He's,
So
yeah,
yeah,
Split
he's
by
broke
boys
us
and
up
girls.
Tinder, so yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, all right. So what was the question?
The question
what am I
was,
doing?
why is Gamora?
Oh.
Okay.
Can you try to open this door? You're pretty big. Just like
Sure.
break it.
I'm assuming it's just like a regular like.
So
It's just a locked old. This is the Skyrim cells that you walk past right after the
Yeah.
dragon attacks. Like
I was-
it's just
yeah.
a rickety cell door.
Yeah.
Level lockpickable.
Well, I was gonna say Ben lived at home with a healthy family.
Yep.
Ben watched Disney movies and played video games.
Yep.
Ben also saw that scene in Pirates of the Caribbean. Just apply enough pressure and you can just lift him right out the hinges.
Yeah.
So Ben's gonna look at it for a second, like I don't know how to lock. Wait, and then he's gonna try doing that.
Give me a brawn roll, but it's now gonna only be a difficulty of 10.
Okay. I can do this. Okay.
He's just exploding all over the place. He's just exploding all over.
He's gonna break the damn door.
19.
Yeah, you go to lift the door, and it just falls.
Nathaniel will walk past Ben and give him a pat on the back.
Like, I'm like still holding the door, like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
Great job.
Yeah, you're
Great
holding
job.
the bottom of the door because you lifted from the bottom. The front
Yeah.
of the door is now on the ground. So the top is now
Oh
on
my
the ground.
God.
The bottom is in your
Louder?
hands.
Right? It's like, oh shit. Gently try to put the bottom back down. Like,
You gotta go grab the keys and unlock their cell.
Yeah. Yeah, you doors open.
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, Ben's
Knock,
just like
knock,
gently
open up the
patting
door.
the
Who in it?
broken door, like, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
Would I understand what happened? Like that they were in my mind and a place was created inside my mind.
At
least
least
Yes.
I'm safe inside
Yeah.
my mind.
So Nathaniel's just gonna. Don't worry, none of this is real. So just do whatever you need. It's all in my head.
I am doing what I want. I'm apologizing.
Don't feel bad.
Okay.
If it's all in your head, are you the reason why I'm all limp?
No, I don't. No, I'm not. It's that thing. And he'll point.
That's such a wild sentence. I just.
Well, like I'm trying to. It's. Have
that
you ever
thing.
hit your funny bone? It's like that, but without the pain part. So it's
just numb and
just-
tingly.
it's just kind of funny. But
How's
I'm
everyone
not
else
laughing.
feeling? Are you all? Are you all right?
Hey, boys, can you come open the door over here,
I did.
please?
Yeah.
He did,
He
yeah.
unlocked it.
Oh,
He picked the
sorry,
key up
I
and
didn't hear that
unlocked it.
part. I didn't hear
I
that
grabbed the key
part.
and unlocked
Sorry.
it and opened the
I
door.
thought we were just standing here while you
Oh,
guys
no,
are
no.
like chit
No,
chatting.
Nathaniel, when the door
Mark-
opened, Nathaniel patted Ben on
What
the
the
back.
hell?
Was like, "Cool, let me go get the keys and get them out."
Yeah,
Okay.
To your question, Ben's just like, my tongue just feels kind of weird.
I'm holding a tentacle like it's a piping bag of frosting.
He'll look over at the other two.
I
You
hate
all right?
that.
So gross.
Like it's a like it's a ferret
Oh,
that
I'm-
won't wake up.
Yeah.
Stop!
My legs feel like weirdly
Anyways.
wobbly all of a sudden. Just like,
Can I see the crystal, please?
Yeah, come. Just go check it out.
Is it?
Just-
It's just
It's just
on
hanging.
the key ring.
It's like
right?
hanging from a necklace, hanging off the keyring. Yeah.
Hold it up.
I'm just gonna take it and then just
Mhm.
like walk away with it to see if it maybe it has a range effect.
How far are you walking?
Is,
And there are
I'm
two
like gonna-
directions.
I'm gonna tell
One
them to go
leads
one
further
direction
in.
and
Okay, one leads further in. One is a door, so that leads right to where the guards are outside.
all right. I'm gonna say, hey, you guys go stand by the door and block it so they can't come back in. I'm gonna walk down the hall and see if this has a range.
I want to write the lock sigil on the door.
Okay, give me a
Okay.
brains roll difficulty of 15.
Dirty 20.
Yeah. You hear it lock, and
Should
a
be okay.
glowing sigil appears on the door.
We should be fine.
right.
Ellie, as you walk to the next room, as soon as you enter the next room, Gabe, your tentacles are back.
It's.
Let me know when you feel better.
I feel better now.
Yeah, no, like my jaw feels good.
That was quick.
Yeah, and Kalanopi, you now feel the ability. You have no longer forgotten how to swim in the ground.
Huzzah.
You're muted for sure, though.
Oh no, I'm just making faces because I'm like, I'm good with being muted, but like, huzzah. I love that
I knew
Rel
what
heard
it
it.
was.
Rel heard it
Yeah.
without actually hearing it. Huzzah.
Huzzah.
Alright, well, okay. I'm gonna, still carrying it, walk back in and just be like, hey, so the range is this far.
Everybody make
Is
a
this-
brains roll. Except
Again?
Ellie.
I have to
Again.
make another one?
Yep.
I'll walk back out in a
19.
second,
You're fine.
but it's just to be like, hey, is this something that we want to figure out how to activate and deactivate so we can keep it? Or
Well,
do we
every
want to
time
just
you-
chuck it in the next room?
Well, every time you activate it, it
Gabe, your
Triggers.
tentacles go limp.
I think we could either do that or just destroy it. One of the two.
Alright. I'm gonna set it down on the floor in the next room, see if I can, like, stomp on it and crunch.
Yeah.
Still need those brains rolls?
You don't need my
Once
brains
they leave, your
roll.
No,
tentacles.
because
She
I
leaves
walk
again.
back.
She walks away again. Your tentacles come back up again.
Keep that away from me. I don't like what it's doing. I don't.
Yeah, give me an attack
Destroy
roll. Or give me a fight roll.
I was like, attack!
Yeah, fight. Give me a fight roll.
I'm gonna add my proficiency. It's a.
Oh,
plus
sorry,
one.
I thought you were saying, like, Gabe attacking me over the
No,
tentacle
no.
thing.
Ellie, you're attacking the necklace. It's not
Okay,
high.
let me,
It's a 5.
yeah, it's more just I can't find my
This
paper
one's
today.
Yeah, if
Oh.
you're just stomping on it, it's a 5.
Fight's good.
Okay,
That's decent.
my fight is whatever I want it to be today, I guess. What the hell?
Happy birthday to you, I guess.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday to me! My fight is not good, for sure. So I think
Dude.
probably like a D low.
Do you not remember?
Is
No.
it your worst?
What? No. It's not my worst one. So like a D.
So it'd be either a D6 or a D8.
You can pick randomly.
Why are we picking randomly? I'm so
Wait,
confused.
wait, what is your... Do I need to text Sparky?
Maybe.
We
I don't
lose our
know. I'm
note
gonna-
taker and...
Right? Well, it's just because I reorganized my paper drawer and I didn't organize it very well. Now I lost my thing. All right. Well, I'll do a D6 just to be fair,
Okay.
and we'll see how that goes.
You just gotta hit a 5.
Oh, well, I rolled a 6.
There you go.
Yeah,
It
Happy birthday
roll
to
explodes.
again.
me.
You exploded. Roll again.
Roll again.
Oh.
See how much damage you do to this thing.
Yeah.
I rolled another 6. I'm not even
Roll
joking.
it again.
You exploded again.
2.
Decimated.
14.
14.
Yeah, this thing is dust.
Sick of this shit. All
Did it
right.
Stop.
Let's get a
I'm tired of this
Non-magical.
shit, Grandpa!
Did it
Too
stop?
damn bad. Sorry.
So, oh, I found it. It was, what was it? Flight? Is that what you have?
Fight.
Not
Fight.
Fight. Fight isn't a thing. Do you mean like grit or brawn?
No, fight is a thing.
Fight is a thing.
Yeah, brains, grit, fight, flight, brawn, charm.
Fight. Oh, my fight is a D10.
Oh,
Oh,
What? Out here with hands and you're not doing
That-
nothing?
it's not my worst. But it might be my second worst. No, you can fight, girl.
yeah. You got the same fight as Nathaniel. Probably enough.
And he was a monk.
In the woods
Yeah.
for 2 years, okay? I lived alone in the woods for 2 years. I learned how to, I don't know, fight wild boar or something.
I was best.
Oh
at-
God, she's a no skate.
No, she's too smart.
I took a Taekwondo class.
All right, yeah.
Jess, you have a +1.
I didn't.
Thank you,
There was a-
thank you. Aw, thank you,
So what is
Wing.
it? Jess has got a total of +6 now?
Well, she
Or
used
did
the
we already
five.
burn
No,
the
she
5?
used the
Okay, we
5.
burned the 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Ellie,
burned the 5.
you are in a stone room that has floating candles and armor creaking all by itself.
Okay, sorry, hold on really quick. I'm looking at what Code is doing with the mug.
I'm being distracting. I shouldn't be. I'm like,
Well, all I see is Gabe's face behind you when you do that. When you put it, when you put it just right. Put the eyes over your eyes. There you go. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Please continue. So, with floating armor?
Yeah,
You
so
say?
no, there's armor is standing, but it's creaking, like it's moving, like there's like a breeze or something. It's a falling apart room, yeah.
Oh, it's falling apart. Okay. Not like
Yeah.
it's magically enchanted and it's about to attack me.
Maybe. The room is dilapidated. It is not in good shape.
Is there like a hole in the wall where we could get out? Or like a broken window?
There's another door, but by the door is a plaque.
What's the plaque say?
Brush your teeth or you get gingivitis. Anyways.
Gingivitis.
I am. It says only one color, but not one size. Stuck at the bottom, yet easily flies. Present in sun, but not in rain. Doing no harm and feeling no pain.
Can I get that in writing?
Yep.
Thanks.
Yes, yeah, please. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I am not an auditory learner.
I'm gonna poke my head back in. Hey, Nathaniel, you like riddles?
Sometimes, yeah. Why?
Great. Come solve
You
this
like
one.
jazz?
You like
You like jazz? All right, only one color, but not one size. Stuck at the bottom, yet easily flies. Present in sun, but not in rain. Doing no harm and feeling no. Oh, okay. Wait, I think I've got this actually immediately, but I'll give you guys a chance.
That was the Ellie thing.
Oh, I got it. Oh no, you guys try.
This is literally the equivalent of like Hermione raising her hand in every fucking question and then being like, anybody else? Anyone at all?
At the bottom, yet easily flies. Is it a shadow?
That's
You
what
say
I was
that out
gonna
loud?
say.
Did you say it out loud?
Is that a shadow? Yeah.
Door opens.
What?
Yeah, I win. Okay. I'm so good at this. God damn. I'm gonna go peek through the door.
All right, you peek
This
through
is-
the door. The rest of
Are
you are
guys
still in this
coming with
room.
us? Yeah.
The rest of you guys are. If you guys
Ben's
look
just
into the
kind of
room,
watching, like.
They're just gonna
what
turn
was
around
the
and be like,
question?
There's a bunch of
There
like
was a
really.
question.
There's a bunch of like really cool statues of armor surrounding the room, and are like floating candles. And then there's the door with the plaque.
I'm just really glad that Ellie isn't asking me to solve riddles.
You got your two brains people in the group, guys.
I'm stoked. I'm just my tentacles are working. I'm not being asked questions.
There
good day.
is.
Can you
All right.
look at the armor and see if there's anything weird about it?
I
Go-
want to look
go
at the
poke
floating
it.
candles.
Yeah, they're floating candles.
Can I actually? Hey, Gabe, can you grab me one of those floating candles? I want to take it back to my room.
I will try to grab one of the floating candles with my long appendages.
I really hate that.
You do. It's still burning.
I'll blow it out.
It doesn't go out.
Is
I'll
this an
just
ever-burning candle?
I'll just
Oh
give
my
it to
God,
Ellie.
that's amazing.
I got this for you.
Thank you so much.
I'll let you know, Ellie. There's quite a good chance that you can't take it with you. Again, we are inside my mind.
Oh yeah, I forgot
So,
about
like,
that
don't get
part.
your hopes up. It might come. I'm not sure.
That's okay.
But,
I'll carry it anyways for light as we move on to whatever this next room is.
Yeah,
Well,
Ellie,
you're
as you look down, there's a spiral staircase going down, and most of the stairs are gone. So there's starting of stairs,
Oh.
and then there are no stairs.
It's
I
just
think about
open
stairs.
air.
It's a drop.
Is it still indoor or is it like
yeah, it's
an
still
outdoor?
indoor. The stairs are just gone though.
Can I think really hard about stairs appearing there? Since we're
I'm gonna
Sure.
throw the candle down there
Okay, I'm
to
thinking
see
real
what's
hard.
going on down there.
Cool.
Had a
You
feeling
drop
that's
the
what you'd say.
candle?
I'm gonna throw it to give it some
Oh, you're
momentum.
gonna throw it. Okay. You throw the candle and it kind of leisurely travels down and then stops about 3 feet above the ground.
All right, would you look at that? Also, Nathaniel, you okay? You got a vein, kind of.
Yeah, sorry. I thought maybe. Wait, I'm ahead. If I thought stairs, there would be stairs. And I don't remember the word for stairs, but.
It's stairs.
No, not that word. Yeah, right.
I have a
Right.
feeling that Ellie and Ray are starting to bleed into each other.
You're right. Well, Ellie's always been a smartass to Nathaniel. Always. So this is on par.
Because Nathaniel's actually smart enough to, like, keep up. Yeah.
Maybe.
No offense.
Maybe we can.
How far down is it?
Can any of you
Like 2
fly?
stories.
Can any of you fly? What was that IS thing?
Technically we all can. So we got,
Did
like,
any of you
brooms
bring
and
your brooms?
stuff.
I brought
Well, aren't they
Kelpie.
just kind of always on us? And we have our little.
No,
we have our
Aya
pictures.
specifically keeps hers in her multi-dimensional pocket. She pulls
Ah,
it out
damn.
like it's. She pulls it
Those
out
girls
like
are
it's.
butt.
Is there water? Like, just in general? It's Skyrim, right?
Yeah, I mean, there is water, like it's like the walls are slightly wet.
That's enough moisture for me. She points at the little wall. And she's like, she calls to Kelpie, go, come here, and he just kind of slithers out of the wall.
Love it. Gabe,
Yeah.
how
Fucking
far can
fire.
your tentacle arms extend? Could you lower me down to the ground?
Could you
Could
climb
I?
down
I
like an
probably could.
octopus?
I probably
Climb
could.
down like an octopus.
I mean, I also could probably do that, but if you would like, I could just lower you.
How big is 20 stories? Like 24 feet?
20 stories?
two-
20
two stories.
stories?
2
Oh.
stories. I was thinking 20 feet. Two stories. is
About
like what,
20 feet.
20 feet, 24 feet, something like
20
that.
to 25 feet, yeah.
Right about. Yeah,
Yeah,
whichever
you're-
one.
So
You coming down too then?
you're what, 9 feet tall?
Yeah.
Your tentacle
do.
wingspan is probably longer than that,
I have 4 of them.
and you do know how to shrink them to grow the other ones.
Yeah, and like to put them all into one.
Yeah.
I could have just one long tentacle if I really wanted to, but that's weird.
You
Who am
could
I?
have
Who-
one.
Who am I, Scorpion? Stupid. Cool Spider-Man
Yeah.
reference. Yeah.
I think it would be a tail at that point if you only had
I
one.
was just thinking you would be compensating for something, but that's fine too.
Check out. I'm not saying it. So
I have a bad influence on Cody.
I'll like hold on to. Oh, I guess I'll like sit and plant myself, and then with my tentacle, I'll kind of grab Ellie and I'll lower her down to the bottom.
Hey, Ellie.
Okay, this is gonna phrasing, but what do your tentacles feel like?
You're in for a real
Gabe.
treat. Yeah.
Made of shadow, right? So are they like they're solid enough to grab things though, even though they're made of
Yes.
shadow?
Yes.
So they have to have some sort of solid feel to them?
Yes. It's like a. How do they feel? It's it's almost like. Damn it! I guess they're just clammy. I guess that is what they really are. They are clammy.
Oh,
I was
that.
gonna say, my
always
first thought
I've
genuinely was
never
just
thought of them
cold.
as clammy though.
No.
Clammy involves
I was
wet.
gonna say, yeah,
like,
I was
I
I was
always thought
thinking
they would be a little
the
wet.
dampness.
Aren't
Figured it'd
they?
be kind of gooey.
I feel like they're damp, but when you touch them, you never get wet. If that makes sense.
They're just
They're
that
just
that
that-
level of cold where you
It's
feel
like
like
inky,
you
where it
feel like it's
feels
wet,
like
but it's
a
just
wet.
cold.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I think
Because it's
damp
darkness.
is not. Yeah. Damp, I just don't think is the right word.
Fair,
in my
fair,
brain.
fair.
Are
It's
they
like-
are they moist?
No.
Do you remember that kind of like slime putty that's like it feels wet when you touch it, but you're not getting wet, but it's just kind of cold. Like
Exactly. No,
slime stuff?
exactly that. That is the feeling of it.
Strangely, the thickest thickwood you could ever
I
come across.
swear.
Y'all just do not ever
Sorry,
get
Matt.
off this man's fucking neck, do you?
It's been a while.
It's
Sorry,
been so
Matt.
long. We've been
been
kind.
nice.
We've been so
Yeah.
nice.
You know,
I was doing it
I
every
have
day.
never-
okay?
hey, I have never regretted anything more in my life than accidentally being the one to come up with that.
I didn't realize that was you. That's even better. Happy birthday, Jazz.
That was
Yeah,
me.
that
was
was
me.
from-
Me from
It was
Jess.
from my it was my backstory that I was telling you
then
guys about.
Yeah, and then Joshua
and then
was like, "So
I
you
was
were
like, what?
fisting the thickwood?"
So you're fisting for fish in the thickwood?
back to
No,
the game.
absolutely not. Okay.
Okay. Back to the game. We're
All right, so
changing
yeah,
way too
okay.
hard.
So we go down to the
Hey,
bottom
Ellie?
of the.
Ellie,
Uh huh.
I'm gonna need you to make a grit roll. Gabe, I'm gonna
I don't
need
like-
you to make a grit roll
I don't
too.
like this.
Grit.
What? What?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
No, wait, Gabe, pull me back up. There's something down here, and I don't like it. All right, my grit. Can I do something else? It's actually not that bad. Okay. Grit is my actual D8.
Okay. If you want to try to tell me what you might do to
Okay,
magically
3.
withstand this.
Well, I don't know what I'm withstanding, so I'm just gonna go with grit. Is it?
All right.
I could. I'm not really perceiving any sort of danger. What is the light illuminating as I'm going down and looking? What is illuminated other than floor?
So what is going to happen? I'll give you information what you see, and then you'll have a split second to decide what you're gonna do.
Okay.
As you are being lowered, you see a rune begin to glow on the wall, with a magic circle around it. It begins
Oh,
to glow
no.
red.
Oh,
Time
no.
reversal. Time reversal immediately.
You do
Immediately
remember, time
Back up.
reversal still sends you back to where you were. You cannot change the past.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay.
You can only visit the past to learn things.
All right. Immediately then, just nope. Go back up, up. Go back up.
I'll grab my tentacle and I'll just pull it.
All right. I am then going to make it. It will then be a flight roll. I don't know if that's better.
For me?
For me?
Yeah, for you. It's going to be a flight roll.
Wait,
for
we
you
both asked for me.
to save Ellie.
Could I argue brawn? Because I'm just
Sure.
holding up my rope.
I'll accept Braun.
I will argue it.
Can I extra grip to aid him not letting me fall?
We'll find out. I got a 19.
All right.
I was going to say the DC is 10. So, yeah. Ellie, you come
You got a +3,
flying
Jess.
flying past them as a torrent of fire explodes beneath you.
Oh my god. Thank you so much, Gabe.
I don't
What
think we
was
go
that?
that way.
What was that?
Your brain trying to kill us, apparently.
Well, the other
Gotta
direction is
stretch
the
and
gods.
hydrate.
You wanna
Yeah,
do
you know what? Yeah, I'll
Stretch and
refer to
hydrate.
you.
Stretch and hydrate. Well, in my defense, Laurel made this world in my brain. I'm realizing now I have no control over it because I couldn't even make stairs.
Okay, fine, fair. That makes
My
sense.
greatest enemy. Stairs.
So the other direction is the door I locked with guards inside. Are we gonna deal with them?
Well, if they're not real,
I mean, they can still hurt us, obviously, or else the fire wouldn't have been a problem.
I don't know. I didn't let it touch me, so I don't know if it actually hurts me.
I
but that's not
was
really
saying
a
it's not
theory
real.
that I want to
I was
test out.
saying I was saying it's not real, is in the sense of do not feel bad about your actions here because at the end
I
of the
will
day,
say, Ben,
it's going
you
to cease to
definitely
exist.
felt some pain run through your arms when you dropped that door. So you're aware that you can feel pain.
It's a little real enough, I think, guys.
Yeah, real enough. I was saying there's no consequences to your actions at the end of this because this place is not real. But while we're here, it is very real.
That sounds right.
You know, don't die in your dreams or you die for real kind of thing.
I've played this game before.
But if we die in your
Yeah.
if we die in
Right.
your dreams, do we die for real?
I mean, this probably.
I don't love this.
So don't die.
Alright.
Yeah. Sound good? No dying.
Hmm.
Right.
Hmm. Okay.
So-
Well,
How do we want to deal with the guards?
If you guys want to look back down,
I think
Yeah.
I'll like lay on my belly
yeah.
and hang my head over, and
Oh, it was like halfway down, like at the 10 feet range was when the fire went off.
is it still
like-
glowing?
It's
I'm gonna
gone.
nudge his foot, like I'm gonna push him up, but not really. Just nudge his
It
foot
was like a mine.
to startle him.
Don't.
It was like a mine. It's gone.
Oh. Well, whatever that was, it looks like it's gone, but there could be more. Can I
Well,
try
if-
to feel if there's
Yes.
more down there?
Yes, this is very up your alley.
Okay. What do I
Give
need
me a
to do?
brains roll, difficulty of 8.
Well,
Can't
if we
walk
need
for
to,
Nathaniel.
17.
we can just
Yeah.
keep using Ellie as like bait for the
8?
traps, and I can just keep pulling her up.
No, we can't.
I rolled a 17 total.
Yeah, there are no more
Gabe.
traps down there.
Well,
the hell?
Good news is
It
Ellie
worked,
doesn't need to be
though.
bait. There's no more. There's no more down there.
We made a great
Oh, no.
team. I thought it was great.
You know, you're right. Excellent teamwork. I'd like to find a different way.
No, listen, they're all gone. That's what I'm telling you. I can tell. I can feel there's no more magic traps on them. They're gone.
So
That was
I
the
can
one.
swim freely now?
Sure.
Huzzah.
In
I don't
fact,
like
why don't you
legs.
swim down there and see what's going on?
You go down. Sacrifice your own self and safety.
Too late, she's already gone.
I'm telling you, there's nothing else down there. I
You
would
take
feel
Kelpie with you.
Yeah, because I summoned him, he's here. He may as well just come
Yeah.
hang out with me.
it. Posture check.
Yeah, you just kind of swim down the air, and there's just a door down there.
Calliope, I don't hear any explosions. Are you safe?
Are there any more riddles?
How far down am I exactly?
2 stories.
She's gonna try to, even though Aya's not there, try to rather just like mentally talk to everybody rather than shouting from 2 stories down. Just being like, there is a door. I'm gonna touch it.
How did the mental communication go?
Yeah, do we hear that?
Um,
Because Aya's not here.
I mean, realistically, Aya's just kind of the one that usually initiates it, but I feel like we've all gotten accustomed to doing it with each other.
Yeah.
Not Nathaniel.
Nathaniel might be the only
Yeah.
weird link, but either way, talking to Ellie, she's fine.
He'll look.
yeah.
Fuck him.
He'll look over at Ellie, obviously rattled, but go. I told you. Trust me.
I'd just like to be sure.
I
Okay.
was quite so.
I'm gonna use a tentacle to grab onto something that I'm gonna jump down to.
I'm gonna
Oh,
stand
Are
at
you
the top
bringing
Can I
there
go
with
with
Ellie
you?
and
Okay.
Ben and go.
Okay.
All
That's
right.
fine.
Well.
Once I get to the bottom,
How tall is Ellie?
Ellie, you can jump if you want.
Can I make a? Can I make?
I was gonna say, yeah. How tall are Ellie and Nathaniel?
Nathaniel's 5'11".
Ellie is the height that she is, obviously, which I didn't write down because it wasn't important at the time. Probably just 5'7" or 5'8", like me.
I gotta roll. Hold on.
I'm just gonna kind of peek over and try and like get up the courage to jump and trust Gabe to catch me. She's like, okay, okay.
Ben's just gonna shrug and be like, all right, come on, bud. And I'm gonna grab Nathaniel around the waist and jump.
Huh?
All right, Ben,
I don't
we're
know if
jumping 20. We're jumping 20 feet.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you've ever been fireman carried before, but it is not comfortable.
No, it's not. But
Ben,
yeah, my
really bad.
magic's working again, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. I am going to throw seeds down while I jump, and I'm gonna
Yep.
like make those giant tropical leaves,
Nice.
like just to just kind of like just break the fall as much.
Boom,
Yeah,
boom, boom, boom,
yeah, pretty
boom.
much. Yeah.
Yep.
If you catch me, I swear I jump.
Please put me down. Please put me down.
I'll catch
Nah,
her with
you
my
good, bud.
tentacles. I'll like
Not that
send
bad.
them up
See-
to her.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah. I'm not gonna make you roll for that. That's
That was-
easy.
First off, that was incredible. I didn't know you had the giant beanstalk. Secondly, what a brother next time.
Hey, Kalanapi,
Hi.
you see Beck unconscious on the floor in the room.
Is he real though?
He
Okay,
was
but that's
there
fair.
when you all
We've
got
run into these
teleported.
issues before.
Obvious
He
trap.
was there
Nice
when you all
try.
got teleported. So there is that thought.
But also understanding that we are in
A new world.
Nathaniel's mind, basically.
Yes.
It's some mental bullshit. Sure.
Yeah,
We're
but
gonna
then
make-
are any of
I-
your friends real?
Also, keep in mind,
Fair enough, I do nothing.
you guys would know Nathaniel's
I
never
sit
met
on the
Beck
ground like a
before.
toddler.
The only time Nathaniel's met Beck was that instance. So he wouldn't be just making him up.
So you're just gonna ignore Beck unconscious.
Well, no, and then you cut me off, so that's why I was like, oh, I'm
Oh,
just gonna sit on
sorry.
the ground like a fucking toddler. But, no, I'm going to essentially make sure that this is not another magical trap that's going to take
Good.
other people out of commission, like we have seen
Nice.
currently.
Nice.
So what you want me to check for, roll for, or can I just check it?
How are you checking?
Essentially trying to make sure, like, one, it smells like Beck, because obviously
does.
even if Nathaniel had barely seen him, a
Yeah,
lot of people know how he smells.
it smells exactly like him.
And then there's none of those like little sigil-esque things.
Not by him.
I don't like the way you
There
said that.
are
Where
in
they
the
at?
room. As you look in this room, the walls are covered in ice and ash. All creeping, the ice is spreading out from a single egg in the center of the room.
Egg.
And what about the ash?
Mhm. The ash is falling from the ceiling.
How big's this egg?
You see 4 sigils on the ground around the egg.
Do I recognize
Do
They are 4 very simple runes, being fire, air, earth, and ice.
that? Odd. Why are there elemental runes around an egg? How big's this egg? Big egg.
Big egg.
Are these ones that we gotta touch?
Something tells me we need to use magic of each kind on it. So,
See, now I was
This one
thinking
is-
because clearly ash is from fire and there's ice creeping all around. Maybe we just hit the other 2 at the same time.
it's a
Or do we
fair
hit
point.
fire? Or we hit fire and ice and cancel them out.
Or it might reactivate them. It's really only one way to find out, I suppose. Unless there's another riddle around somewhere
That would be
Oh.
great.
for any other
We want
class.
to attempt to get Beck out before we potentially set off fire traps.
Is there anything that would potentially make us think that there's something underneath Beck?
Yeah, like a pressure plate or a.
No, but you do notice that Beck is singed.
That could have happened from
Top
the
side
trap
or
that
bottom
went off
side of
already.
Beck? Like the part that's laying on the ground or his back?
The part that's laying on the ground. As you got closer, you notice it looks like he took fire to the front. He's alive, but he's unconscious.
So she's essentially gonna go and try to like drag him out of the way.
Okay. He's heavy, but you're a shark.
Yeah. Arguably, aside from Gabe, well, no, Ben probably would too. Never mind, I was gonna say Kalanapi might be the only one that can lift him.
Do you think I should try to wake him up? Maybe you could tell us what happened?
It wouldn't be a bad idea.
I'm gonna try to write on his back the sigil to heal him.
Okay.
Kind of healing sigil. The brains.
15.
That exploded.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh my god, Oro.
26.
You just hear, as you watch this dust cloud of ash just come out of his mouth. Oh, oh, that hurt. Okay,
Hello?
my God, hello.
Hi.
You are
Nathaniel Davies, nice to meet you.
nice to. Hello, oh Kalanavi. I thought I was alone. I didn't know where everybody else was. I've pushed 2 of these buttons and bad things have happened.
What? Okay, so you touched the runes and then the ice and the fire happened. Yes.
Yeah, first the ice, and then I slowly got out of the ice, and then I pressed the fire, and then the room exploded.
Okay, so do not touch the sigils. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Why did you push a second button?
I assumed one of them would open the egg.
Oh, you can
Why do you want the egg open?
I don't know, it could be a fun pet. Like a dragon.
We gotta hydrate and a stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's right. A dragon. That would... Where the fuck are we? All right. Anyone have any?
My
bright
dad's half
ideas?
dragon. Looks like a dragon egg.
Well, if there's an egg, then there's a mother. Should we leave?
Is there any other door? Is there any other doors
We could
around?
go deal with
Like-
gods, right?
Yeah. Alright, fine. Deal with guards. Rather guards than an angry mother dragon.
Jasher, do I still have connection?
Connection
to
how?
Chaos magic? Technically, I'm
Yes,
separate.
but it's weird.
Okay.
Like, it feels like you have to reach further than
Okay.
normal.
Okay. I was just checking.
As you guys turn around, though, the door is gone.
Oh, good thing we didn't need that door. Let's just go back up.
No, the door out to the...
Yeah, because we
Stairs.
went down the stairs and then in a door. So we
Yeah.
can't go back up the stairs.
Right.
Yep.
Ah, poop.
Yeah, the same thing happened to me.
Problematic.
I went in the door, and then there was no door.
Well, there's just 2 more
Ben, what'd you say?
sealed.
No, Ben just looking at the no more doors. Like, that is problematic.
Can I make a door?
You can
That
try.
was something that was something I was really good at before.
Yep.
I just want to make a door back to the cell room. That we were
Okay.
Oh, be smarter than that. Make it to somewhere else outside of this building.
I
We
haven't
could
been
get
out there. I
outside.
can't imagine it. I
You could
haven't seen
escape
that
your
before.
mind. You could imagine a
Well,
way out.
No,
Don't
I
we
don't know.
need-
That's what...
I think we also need to close some door. Didn't the flower lady say we needed to close a door in here?
Right, which is probably somewhere here. Not necessarily in this building, but here.
What
So-
if we have to... I don't know. I don't know how to get out. I just keep pushing buttons.
Alright, I'm gonna try to just
Alright.
open a portal like I do.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
15.
Ellie is trying so hard to
No.
not be curious about the egg and touch it for sure.
Ellie's gonna touch the egg.
I'm not gonna touch it. But
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
look
get
at
really
it with
close.
my fingertips.
I'm gonna read the
Okay.
braille.
Damn.
Damn.
I want to get closer though and inspect it, see if
All right.
there's, I don't know, anything else about this egg.
Damn.
You
Do you need me
see
to-
slight cracking, like it's trying to hatch.
Is it moving?
Lightly.
Is there any kind of texture on the egg that would indicate what type of elemental dragon is inside of it?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
What were you gonna say,
So
Ben?
It's a black egg. That's
Ben's not smart. I want to just make sure everyone is on the same page here with that.
Yeah, he fried his brain cells. We're well aware.
I swear to God.
Oh, you want this? Just hands it to Ellie.
You pick up the egg and hand it to Ellie.
Yeah.
Elliot
Oh,
begins
thank-
to hatch.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay.
Oh, you broke it. I was gonna cook that.
It might think you're its mother. Just look strong.
Ellie, you see...
Okay. I'm gonna try and communicate with it because Ellie knows that most dragon lore, dragons are incredibly intelligent. So I'm gonna try and speak to it while it's hatching. Hi.
Alright.
Hello. Hello. Do
You
you...
finally let me out. As a tentacle slips out of the egg, and another tentacle, and another tentacle, and another tentacle.
Bad tentacle! Bad tentacle! Help!
am going to grab
Is this the
egg.
Cthulhu? Is this the Cthulhu?
I'm going to grab the egg
Yep.
Make
and
it
shout.
omelets. I'm sorry.
Shout
Mm-hmm.
like a dragonborn.
Yep.
Seal.
Give me a brains roll.
I'm gonna roll
15.
separate set of 15.
Oh my
Because-
God.
Single
I'm
dice,
going
let's
to-
go.
Because this is one of-
17.
I was about to say, because this is one of the words in the circle. If it's a word in the circle and you're trying to
It's
speak
easier?
it, it's a 15. If it's a word that's not in the circle,
Not in the circle, way higher. Yeah.
yeah, way higher.
Yeah. So seal. I rolled a 15 and then I rolled a 2. on
Yep.
the magic. Thank you, Wingle, for that awesome dice. That thing, it loves me.
You watch as the egg begins to seal again, and it's like, no, and it's trying to slip out, and you watch tentacles fall off and hit the ground.
Do they look like my old tentacles?
They very much,
Yeah.
you are very aware of what that thing is.
He's just gonna take the egg from Ellie. And I think it's probably best if I hold on to this.
Yeah,
It is kind of my problem.
Yep, I've got enough tentacle people in my life. I'm good.
I'm sorry. She looked like she wanted it, and I mean, I'm kind of.
We had no way of
honest.
knowing. It was cracking anyway. Now it's safe. We didn't let him out.
My bad.
No, you're
All right.
perfectly.
Oh.
fine. But maybe this is the door.
Yeah,
The
we were
egg
supposed
is
to
a
reveal the
door?
door.
He was trying to
So,
come out
is
of
there
it.
any way to repair the egg door?
Well, it's sealed now. And it's all the cracks
Yeah.
are sealed, right? Like it's back to egg.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I don't know how to destroy it.
Yeah. Yeah.
What if we boil it?
Hard boiled Cthulhu.
Hard-boiled and- okay,
You know, I mean,
hard-boiled
like
follow,
like hard-boiled calamari, right?
Right. I don't think
We could
it
deep
works
fry
that
it.
way.
Well, if we can't.
Also
if,
don't know
if
if it
we-
works that way.
into a shawarma.
So, well, if we crack it open, he'll get out. We just have to cook it while he's still in.
Right, but sometimes when you're boiling an egg, it will crack.
We just
Oh,
have
you
to-
just gotta be extra.
Does that?
It needs an extra layer. I got just the thing, and I'm just gonna start producing banana leaves.
Ron, do
Okay.
you have any ideas,
Well-
please? Anyone?
Yeah,
It
you
is
just look over in
sealed.
the corner and Ben is making banana leaves.
Like, dude, you
Okay.
wrap stuff in banana leaves. That
I'm 3D
steams
printing
so
a
well.
giant pot with my tentacles.
All right.
Drink water, wait!
I will boil the water.
I love that we have the two smart people over here, and then the dumb people over here
And
Yeah,
then the
just
yeah.
three crackheads
So
are like,
the
yeah,
fill
let's
it with
make some
water.
food.
Boil the water!
Nathaniel's standing
There's the
with
banana
Ellie, and
leaves.
he's like, "We're not really going to boil this, right?"
No. no, absolutely not.
good?
Look, okay, you know what? You guys go over there and work on the boiling water for a minute. I'm gonna talk to Nathaniel. And I'm gonna like kind of grab Nathaniel by the elbow and be like, I'm gonna walk over here for a minute. Let them cook. Let them cook.
All right, would you
paper
have in mind?
macheing this egg with these banana leaves.
What do you have in mind? Because honestly, I can't think of anything else, and this might honestly it will not work, but it might. I don't believe it. It might.
I don't know. I'm not.
I think the stupidity is rubbing off on me.
The only
Do
ceiling that
I have an opinion? Do I have a say? As you guys turn around, and the demon has grown out of the tentacles and is on the floor. It is flying behind you. Hello, do
The
I have
demon?
a say? The demon.
Is it
What?
like, is it like the
Tentacles-
ones I was? It was like the one that was puking up.
Yeah,
What do you
it
want?
was like the ones you were puking up.
And Nathaniel starts to put his hand out because he's gonna do something. He's gonna cast something, but he's.
I was gonna say Ben would react, but I mean,
What do you want?
Yeah, at least
Talking.
getting ready to like light laser beam this fuck.
Fucking
I know
laser
where
beams.
the door is. Look, I know where the door is.
Okay, tell me now.
Well, let's have a little fun first.
Let's not. Tell me now.
But
You're
that-
Nathaniel's gonna reach
No.
into his. Nathaniel's gonna reach to his coat and pull out his orb.
Uh-huh.
His focus.
Yep.
One more time. Where's the door?
Well, it's not where the door is. It's where the door could be. The door could be behind me, but the door is not. So why don't we play my game? And then I'll make the door if I lose.
Get inside, and I'm gonna try to capture it with my orb. That
Are you gonna
used as my
Pokemon
focus.
this?
I used it as a focus for my chaos magic for a very long time.
Give me a fight roll.
Hey, who's in charge of the music? Put on the Pokemon music.
Okay. 16.
Okay.
A bolt of chaos energy fires out of this, cages around it, and then another egg falls to the ground.
Is
A
it in my
whole
orb
other
now?
egg?
No, there's just a new egg on the ground. Another
Oh, so
black
it
egg.
turned him into an egg?
An egg sealed around him. And
Oh.
now there's a smaller egg and the big egg. Now you have 2 eggs.
Well, great.
Infinite food
Not
glitch.
exactly what I intended for, but he'll put the orb back. in
Russian
its-
nesting demons.
I was just gonna say, Ben is still in like reactionary. Oh fuck no, that wasn't supposed to happen. Panic mode. And
That's
after,
how
if,
they
if
get
the-
deviled eggs.
I swear to God.
Boil that one.
I was
don't
gonna
like
say,
them.
if it hits the egg and then hits the ground, just immediately like, why can't I think of words? Vines just wrap around and just like make like a tight mesh around it. Just like, nope, we're turning that into a ball.
You could boil him. I don't like him.
That was kind of creepy, dude. Didn't
Yeah,
like that.
This is what I was puking up, I realized. And I did.
That
try to
was.
recall.
Oh yeah, that was what was coming out of you.
We might have to play its game.
That's really
It's risky business.
You guys can boil
Business.
him first, though.
Hmm?
That's what I think. Boil him first, then ask questions. And if he doesn't answer, boil him again.
You didn't strike me as a very act first, ask questions later type of person, but
Boiled
We're not
in
gonna ask
oil.
questions. This is how we make sure he answers. Boil him.
bowl.
Bowl.
Wait,
Bowl him.
Do you have 5 bowls of boiling oil? Please.
Alright, no.
Boiling the egg.
Let's see. Well, you said you could make a door, right? So let's start there. See what we could do on our own. Try again.
All right. And I'm
Is there
gonna
anything
try.
that we can do to
I'm
help?
gonna try to do it again. Jasher. Try
Okay.
to rip open the portal again.
Okay.
All right. 18?
Nope.
I don't have the connection like I did before, which could be possibly a good thing, but I can't get this out. And I don't know. I mean, I could try to make a teleportation circle, but I can't guarantee it.
You see a much smaller version of the demon float up.
Oh my god.
God damn it! What do you want?
I want to kill him.
Immediately Vine's rapping again. I'm like, no.
So wait,
Hear
this
him out,
thing was
hear him
in a little. This thing went back to its normal
no, that's
egg,
an
and then
even
there
smaller
was.
This thing was in a big egg. It broke off some tentacles, turned into a smaller one. You guys caught it. It dropped a little bit of tentacle. It's now a really little one.
I mean, honestly, he's not harmful at this point, right? Like, you all handled the other ones just fine. So,
No, dude, it's just creepy. I can
Oh,
make a Venus
yes.
flytrap if that'll solve the problem.
we'll probably find another one. We might just have to play his game.
You put him in a jar. I have a game we can play. I'm so sorry. I'm not.
Have you ever
That got so dark.
de-shelled a boiled egg in a jar? We could probably go like garlic.
Ooh, yeah, like garlic.
That's your name now, demon. Garlic. Junior.
Okay. Should
No,
we
this
just
is the
open
third.
up the eggs again?
Only one person got the reference, though.
I don't know this.
No.
But so should we what? Should we just open the eggs again so that we can talk to
We
him?
just deal with the
properly?
little
Or we wanna
one.
talk to him like this.
We'll deal with the
No,
the smallest danger.
Yeah.
It makes God speak in a really high-pitched voice, and I like it.
Okay then. Fine. What kind of game do you want to play? Is it a riddle?
First game is truth, then trickery.
Truth and truth. Right. All right.
I can't with the teeny tiny voice.
You took most of me.
Yeah.
Less threatening.
I can't. Yeah, exactly. I needed you less threatening because if you're larger than us, that's a little bit terrifying. You realize you are a horror from another realm.
In
That
school,
in which we cannot
in
fathom.
school, we learned that that size is like an illusion. So even though they look smaller than us, you missed some class. We'll go over it. Don't worry.
Wow.
Thank you, Gabe. Thank you very much.
They've learned something in school.
Ellie's gonna actually look a little bit proud. Look at that.
It's going to fly right over to you, Ellie. Right next to your ear. Everybody deafen, except for Ellie.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. I fly without wings. I cry without eyes. Wherever I go, darkness flies.
I'll give you to that in writing.
Okay. Yes. Thank you. To me in Discord. Right.
Oh, just
I fly without wings. I cry without eyes. Wherever I go, darkness flies. Why?
all right. Everybody, come back.
Why are you singling me out for this puzzle? Just.
Yes.
Calliope. All right. Don't look at the Discord. I sent it to the wrong Discord. I meant to send it privately.
It's way too late, and I already did.
You're not helping. No metagaming.
I figured it out.
Runes begin to glow under each of your feet, except for Ellie.
Hey! Whoa!
What is the rune? What is the rune?
The same one from the room. It's fire rune under each of you.
I don't like that.
I'm going to quickly, if I can, with my tentacles at my feet, draw my anti-magic sigils on the sigil.
Before you do, he's gonna say,
I wouldn't move.
Okay.
So then
Ellie
literally
gets to solve a riddle first. Or you
realizing
know.
yes.
realizing that it's the fire rune. Canopi's just gonna kind of like, as like almost like a precursor to stasis, there's just gonna be this like moisture that kind of forms over her entire body of just like a slickness.
I always assumed you were, because you're a shark lady, that you were always kind of moist.
There's like a particular moisture in order to keep like from drying out. This is extra.
Right. Why are y'all damp? Got Gabe's sweaty tentacles, moist colonopy.
Look at them. They're all like inky and shit, you know? They're like...
That's because you told me they were inky black, so that's how I drew them.
No, that's accurate. Look, they look wet.
They do shimmer. They do shine.
Okay, so okay, wait. Okay, first of all,
wait.
Look, don't be wrong. Love me a good riddle. Not really a games person.
Look, it's just a riddle.
So just. All right. Say it again.
I fly without wings. Wait, no. Then they get here and help. Shh.
Okay,
I whisper
fine.
in your ear again.
Okay. Do I have to answer it in the form of a question? Is this like...
No, just get the answer right or they go boom.
Alright, fine. What is a frickin' storm cloud?
As the magic, the runes stop glowing under your feet.
Goodness sakes, what a naughty little creature you are.
I do want to say it also could have been a bird.
Birds have wings.
I fly without wings.
Have wings?
I fly without wings.
See, I could have met again. We would have died. We would have died at the end of the campaign. It would have been great.
Everybody dies except Nathaniel. That would have been a way to end the campaign.
Aw, man.
You act like Nathaniel hasn't jumped off a cliff before.
Yeah.
Just last time he ended up in Tephra.
Oh, man. Okay, open the door.
No, trickery. I said trickery and trickery.
What does this have to do with trickery? Okay, fine. What's the trickery thing?
Okay. It's the right door.
And 3 doors open up behind them.
Oh, God. Fuck. I really...
Nathaniel's going to point at the right door.
The one on the right or the correct door?
The one on the right. That one.
I hadn't been trapped in the egg. I would have come up with better riddles.
I saw Jasper's face right away. I was like, yeah, you smart ass, that one.
Fine. You guys can go.
Is that... No, where's the door?
The right door.
The door, demon.
The right door.
Not out of here.
And it's going to begin to start to vanish.
I'm gonna put my orb thing around it, my bling, my caged orb around it, so it can't go away.
It's still fading.
What? Hey!
It's fading out of existence.
God damn it.
Alright, can I smack it with my orb to keep it in my orb? Like a Pokeball?
Give me a fight roll. You're just going to smack it? Yeah, give me a fight roll.
Yeah. Alright. I'm capturing this motherfucker. Pokemon, baby. I need the music, Cody.
I don't understand what happened. My Zoom, like I'm in the Zoom call. I hear you guys. My Zoom is just gone. I don't know.
17 total.
Hello?
Like
you might need to click. You look in the top right of your screen. You might have minimized, and then it's giving you like a small window, and you might need to open it back up. Oh lol. Send me a Snapchat of what you said.
Yeah.
Damn.
As he's doing, as he's.
Yeah. Nathaniel reaches in his coat.
Yeah. The orb flies smacks this tiny little thing.
Yeah.
It falls out of the sky.
Yeah.
And is dead.
Yeah. And then it goes, even better. Right door? Oh, the sigil's gone.
Yeah. Sigils under your feet are gone.
I'm gonna go pick up my orb, and then I'm gonna ponder it for a minute.
And as you guys go to open the door, we're gonna go on break.
Okay.
Good, because I might need to leave and come back. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, sounds like you might need to. Did you send me a snap? We might figure it out.
Yeah, I did.
Well, why don't we take a Cody technical issue break and then...
Yeah, we're only
back to
taking
it.
a break because Cody's having technical issues. That's why we're doing this. It's your fault. For
Cody,
sure.
take Morph out, let Morgan handle it. Let Morgan take the reins. I hear her in the background being like, is it on your other screen?
Cody, bottom right of your screen where you would have like your speaker and stuff. Click the arrow up. It'll bring up all your apps. There's Zoom. Double click that. It'll open it back up. You're
What
muted,
a fool.
You're muted.
Oh no.
I opened up the. I clicked the link from Discord and it popped up. So I'm here again.
Oh, no. Okay. All right. So we're
Let's
going to
try. I'm letting Morph out.
All right. We will be
Yeah,
back.
get it.
Let's be back at what 10:10 sound good to you guys?
10.
Give us 15.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be back at the 10-minute mark of your hour time. See you guys soon.
Yeah. One.
You need to, when
Yeah.
One Piece starts coming back, you're gonna bawl in the next like 6 episodes.
Dude, don't be starting on One Piece. Listen, this stream will change quickly from D&D to One Piece. All right,
Hydrate.
Understood.
Cody, you and I need to collab together and make a One Piece campaign.
Listen,
Just
I
pirates.
need you guys both to help me with that because I already am planning something like that.
Okay, all 3 of us together. Let's make this, and then we'll
Alright,
get
campaign, that'd be so fun.
we'll get
Well,
Christian
while we're at it.
actually excited about the show.
You won't. You won't. Until they make a freaking Kai version, I don't care.
They are. It comes out
Yeah.
in a year.
It was supposed to come out this year,
Yeah.
so we'll see. Until then, don't care. Too much
The
filler.
yeah. Too much filler in One Piece?
There's
That's-
still a lot
that's
of
a
filler in One
statement.
Piece.
There's really not. Percentage-wise, it is.
What I consider filler to be things that don't matter.
Oh,
It
I want.
matters.
See, but that's the problem. I want all that extra detail and all that extra.
I want to
lore.
see where we're going next in Tephra.
I want to know why that dog is sad over there.
Fuck that dog.
Please don't
Anyway.
fuck the dog. We're in the
That's
wrong
it.
campaign to be talking about
Coppermine.
that.
That's how you
Anyway.
get Edward.
No,
Edward.
no.
Anyway, you guys open the door.
Yeah.
You guys are hit by a blinding light as you stand on top of a mountain. Nathaniel,
Is it
the
a-
landscape looks weird.
No, it doesn't look like
Because
Nepal.
to your left it does.
Oh, hey, I can see my house from.
To
What,
your
to the
right, it looks like Wales.
Like humpbacks or the country?
No.
Definitely
Where-
blue.
Where Nathaniel is from originally.
Blue,
Okay.
you whore.
And straight down the
No.
middle It looks like there's a giant tree in the middle that looks kind of like Idrisil.
Is there? But are we on a cliff?
Yep.
No, we're on
There's
a boat.
like a path winding down, but there are 3 paths. One going to Nepal, one going to Wales, and one going to Idrisil.
Logically, it makes sense to go back to Yggdrasil if we want to get out of here, but that does not help us close the door to Cthulhu. So we can either.
So Cthulhu's like your dad, right? So
Yes.
where were you born? That's in your brain where your dad would be, probably, right?
So cultists, including my mother, sacrificed my mother to have me implanted inside of her by Cthulhu, into which I was born into a cult that used me, and I got my way out and accidentally teleported to Nepal, where I was a monk for many years. So we have
Okay.
Wales, which is where the cult was, or Nepal, which is where the monks were. Or
So if we're looking to... Right. Okay, so if we're looking for a super special door to seal your father away, it would be probably where in your brain you would associate with him, right?
yeah,
So
I mean,
Wales?
That would make sense.
So are we just gonna go backpacking across the country to Wales now? How far away is Wales?
Right there. And he points.
Yeah, if you look, the landscape looks wrong, Ellie. You know geography. This is wrong. Wales is right here, connected to a sort
see a
of floating
field and some
Idrisil tree, and then you look to your left, and you see the mountains of Nepal. Like, it doesn't make sense. This is the
I don't like
landscape.
this.
This is the
I don't like
landscape
this at all.
of Nathaniel's brain.
I don't like how your brain is working right now, my guy.
I'm
This
not
is
a
not
fan
at all
either.
how... Like, this is... Have you
Ellie,
you
your
looked at
mind,
maps before?
your brain
Oh,
is a
yes.
library.
Mini map.
Yeah, I got a library. Everything is organized. Okay, that's how this goes. This
organized chaos. And he gives a little wink at the joke, hoping she gets the pun. But you made a fair point. We should probably go to the hideout. It's somewhere over there. I'm sure my brain will do weird brain things, and we'll end up there if we walk long enough or something.
All right, I guess off we go.
Clonopete, if you're hungry, there are sheep.
Do we have to eat while we're in here?
I just figured maybe shark. I don't know her hunger patterns.
We didn't bring the shawarma pit.
I didn't bring the shawarma.
Oh, right.
No.
That. Yeah. What was this?
You see Beck rips a bar off one of the off the door and just starts turning it and trying to turn it into a spike.
We are not making shawarma in the boy's brain. It's a nice thought, but we're not doing... No. Besides, I would much rather just have the fish.
Have you had sheep? It is delicious.
I'm Greek. Of course I've had sheep.
Well, then, have you had Welsh sheep, though? They're very different. Probably not that different. I've never been to Greece.
If anything, I feel like your sheeps are probably going to be slightly fattier. Little game. Ours are probably a little gamier. More muscles. They have to have the fat.
Sheep.
Probably, I mean, they're definitely fattier, yeah. They
Yeah.
take good care of them.
I mean, which would probably be like... She starts going off on like a little tangent and whatnot. Being
Are
like,
we walking as we're
Yeah.
doing this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like realistically, the fat distribution throughout the muscles will probably make that feet just like a little bit better, but I kind of like the gamier style of the more meat over this.
A little bit of game
Integration.
is nice. I'm not gonna lie. This is a nice little change of pace. Yeah. I will say, in
It's very
above
lean.
table, I do like slightly gamey rabbit. Anyway, just a little bit.
Are you sure we are not making the shawarma?
We do not have time for the shawarma. The shawarma is
Yeah,
going to be
probably
an
not
all-day
time.
thing. But like A plus for effort.
No offense, Clonopy. I just didn't know if you liked your meat raw and wriggling. So.
It depends. Some things do taste better raw.
Fish.
I've eaten a sheep.
All right. So, how long is this gonna take?
You guys have been walking. You, Ellie, specifically you, because you understand how light moves. You're moving way faster than you should. Like, the ground seems to be moving under you. You seem to be moving not correct with, like, you know how when sometimes when you're walking in a dream and you're moving and space is moving way too fast, but you feel like you're just walking at a leisurely pace?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that.
At a leisurely
it's like is it like walking on those things at the airport where you're just kind of like
yes, the horizontal escalators.
Kind of.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, like, what? Poof, we're suddenly there, or is it like also like, hey, you know when you run towards something in a dream but you never get there? Like, what's the situation here? Probably.
It's weirdly a little of both.
I'm gonna think about the hideout and start describing what it looked like to the group to let them know, like, so this is where I grew up was a compound, and I one day broke my way out accidentally, and I did blow a large hole in the wall. In fact, some of you were there when we all fell asleep, when we touched that long line back at the school. You remember?
Do you have a good layout of the place in your head at all?
Absolutely. I know forwards and backwards, left and right, top to bottom.
For the next foreseeable future, could he tell me, how to do it? But I could essentially 3D print a small map on the ground in front of us with my tentacles, so we can get like a floor plan of the entire. If you remember how it is laid out.
I mean, yeah, I literally until he grew up there from like birth to about, I think, what was I, 13? Yeah, 13.
Yeah.
I feel like I could actually give us a physical map we could look at.
As long as I haven't updated anything.
I mean, granted, this is. I don't know if you want to do that because this is technically in your mind, so things I don't know how time and space are working.
It should be. I mean, if you could make a map, that would be wonderful. It would help you all out. You wouldn't have to just, in case we get separated.
I'll do it.
So yeah, how would we do this together? I just tell you as you're printing. I tell you to make a room and that kind of
thing. So much like a map, I'm like essentially making spikes into the ground one at a time, and I'm like building it as we go. So like you tell me there's a door
here,
hall space
here,
open. Yeah.
And you're making a 3D model of it, like a small, because there's layers. It's like an onion.
I would just have to do the layers next to each other, just so we can get a better look at it.
Sure. Okay.
So I have it broken up into like a pie.
Gotcha.
Is there a specific room that they use to commune with Cthulhu? So that's probably where the door would be, right?
So when they would do tests on me, there was a room with a chair, and a viewing chamber above. I would not entirely sure if that's where they would be doing that specifically, because they really didn't communicate with him very often after that point. Their whole goal was to make me into a conduit. So I would start there.
Okay. All right. Yeah. And where is that in this map? And I'll kind of point at what's been printed.
If I remember, that's pretty center, right?
What was printed?
Jasher? It's pretty middle.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty center, if I remember correctly. So yeah, it's pretty much middle of the map.
Yeah, so you make this map, and you guys now have a fully 3D rendering of this compound.
Also, Gabe, that's amazing. I didn't know you could do that. Mark that off your bingo card, kids. Cody was muted.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I've ever actually remembered a full layout of like a building before. That's it's crazy that you can remember all this. It's really impressive. So without you, this wouldn't happen. But all I'm doing is making sticks and putting them into the ground. So thank you for being. This is nice.
Teamwork.
I'll high five him with my real hand.
Hell yeah! It explodes. No, I'm kidding.
No.
Who needs hands anyway?
You got tentacles, super.
Nathaniel, do you give me a brains roll?
No magic.
Difficulty of 15.
No magic.
Uh-uh.
Just remembering something. That's cocked. 2. That's more than 10.
You begin to hear
get a token?
whispers. Yeah, you get a token.
Wait a
You
second.
begin
What was
to
the
hear-
difficulty? 15? Yeah, I can't. Okay, I can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
You begin to hear whispers coming from all around you. Memories of when you would hear the voices above you talking down as they look down at you in the viewing chamber.
I'm going to go to my happy place. I'm going to center myself to try to stay calm. How do I don't remember what I have to roll for that.
I think it's brains or charm. I don't remember which.
I think we did brains because it was like a mental thing.
Yeah. Because you're
12?
not really doing. Yeah.
Okay. So I
Nothing
don't have
bad
a panic
happens.
attack.
Yeah.
I don't have
Nothing
a
bad
panic
happens.
attack. I will say, if anyone's perceptive at all, they would notice Nathaniel's gone from like kind of relaxed to like a lot more rigid and a lot more stoic.
Ellie, give me a brains roll.
Okay. Do I have to?
Yes.
Damn. Okay. Fine. So picky about the cheeseburger dice for you. Cheeseburger dice. You failed me.
Difficulty
Not
is
magic.
15. No magic. This is to resist
3.
something. You.
Did I win?
The door that was closed in your mind begins to crack.
Oh no. No, wait, no.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
The closer you get.
So hold on really quick, because the door, that was for like the knowledge of everything that Ellie saw,
Yup.
right?
Yup.
But with that came almost this obsession to see it again.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, Ellie's gonna, as soon as she feels that in her mind, she's like gonna stop dead in her tracks and have this, like, maybe I can get to it again. Maybe if I'm just really careful, I can get to it again. And she's just gonna kind of pause and ponder this dilemma for a minute. Oh wait, no, he's so cute. Bring him back.
He's like, I'm on last space robe. And I said, can I put you down? He was like, okay. He jumped off.
All right, so yeah. So Ellie is deliberating and just kind of mentally poking at the door in her brain.
You see, as the door bursts open in your mind, the world.
Oh no, it
blinks out.
opens all the way.
Uh-huh. You rolled a 3.
Oh, no.
The world blinks out. Not darkness. uncolor, not silence, the sound of knowing, the sound
Of silence.
a thousand flashes go off in your mind. Something is watching you. Not just watching, but it is remembering you. You see a child in a cage of books, each one screaming the moment it's opened. You see stars above you, but then they're not stars, they're teeth. They begin to chew. You see a classroom without walls where the desks float in a void. And your teacher has too many arms and too many faces. A broomstick made of bone and hair flying circles around a black sun. A sound comes from the darkness that hums your name backwards. And you hear cultists chanting, "Let silence grow teeth." You see the moon turn inside out and leak black ichor. Then you see your own reflection. Looking back at you older, wiser and broken, they look at you and say, "We didn't stop it in time." And then you wake up. Everyone else has walked past you. Not too far.
Okay. Can I feel that the door is still open in my mind, or has it
It is
closed
sucked
again?
back in. It's closed again.
Okay. Ugh, gosh, just this edge of madness that Ellie can feel at, like, once again getting to touch that knowledge, but not understanding what's going on, and then to have it yanked away yet again. She's gonna try and desperately take notes and write down what she saw and felt and understood, but it just, she is infuriated even as she's doing it, because she knows, like, it's not gonna be enough. It's not gonna really grasp the truth of what she saw and felt. But she's gonna just kind of write down what she can as she's slowly walking to catch up with the others.
Nice of you to join us. Are you all right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know, just
Inside check. I'm kidding.
Oh my god. Yeah, just the madness of being in another man's brain.
Yeah. Welcome to my world. Literally.
Hey, Gabe.
Oh, this is terrible.
Give me a brains roll.
Good luck. Oh, you know what I didn't do?
15.
I didn't add any of my things that I could have added.
Oh no.
I don't know that it would have helped, but
You did roll a 3.
yeah,
that'll give
I
you
think it would have
difficulty
just
was
gotten me up
15.
to. Yeah, it wouldn't have gotten me to 15 for sure.
Gabe.
Yeah, 4.
Gabe. You feel yourself fall into the shadow dimension.
For a moment, there's gonna be a little bit of pride because I didn't have to use grit. Like for a second, like, I did it. I don't know if I'm supposed to. I don't. I guess I'll look around.
Your tentacles are gone. Your arm is gone.
Is that normal for here?
No.
Okay.
off in the corner, you see a tall, ominous figure. Tentacles raised. A face of white. It turns to you.
You're behind. We already fixed you.
You were too late. They won. You lost. As a mirror appears in front of you, and you're older. Your tentacles are gone. Your arm is still missing. And your face is white and flat, with no distinction of facial features.
Well, I
It
haven't
raises
lost.
its hand to the glass and writes in reverse, "We were too late."
Too late for what? I don't understand. I don't get it. Nothing's happened yet.
It turns, and you see the bodies of your friends behind.
Listen, if we could stop this whole charade, if you can just do what you want to do, these mind games get so boring.
You hear a whisper in your mind, but almost as if it was coming from your memories. Fair enough. And you blink, and you're still following your friends.
I just whisper under my breath. I'm starting to not like you.
Kalanape, give me a brains roll. Difficulty of 15.
$17. I exploded twice.
Let's fucking go.
Right?
Nothing happens. You continue to keep walking. You feel a pressure in your mind, but it passes.
Woo.
Hey, Ben.
You know I'm gonna fail. What are you asking? What do you want from me?
Kalanape exploded twice.
Okay. So if I do
Difficulty of
that, I'll
15.
get what? 8? 3. Fucking
feel the
hell, man.
ground- You feel the ground swallow you whole. And you feel surrounded by the mycelia.
Listen, I only burned one of you guys one time. It was an accident, and I'm really sorry.
They begin to grow towards your skin and burrow under your flesh.
Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that at all.
And you begin to feel voices in your mind. The end is coming. It won't be enough. Muted.
Sorry. Okay, cool. Hate that. Oh, man.
You could feel it continue to grow beneath your skin.
We could just not. That'd be really cool, guys. I'm sorry. I won't burn you again. I promise.
And as it begins to cloud your vision from behind your eyes, you blink and you're standing with your friends.
Ben's gonna stop walking for a second, honestly. It's like,
Bennett?
Ellie just runs into him from behind while she's like not paying attention because she's writing.
You alright?
I made the mushrooms mad. I didn't
No
mean
mushrooms.
to.
What mushrooms are you talking
Don't mess with Nathaniel. Don't mess with mushrooms, man. Oh,
about? Yeah, you may have had too many of the fun ones, it seems.
it was just one time. It was just one time. I'm not doing that again, man.
Can I piece together that people are going through some shit?
Yeah, you don't even need to roll.
Okay.
Calliope
All
seems
right.
fine, though.
Yeah. Everyone.
Calliope's always going through some shit.
Everyone but Calliope for some reason. Did you go somewhere? Are you hearing things? Seeing things?
Yeah, my brain's being poked at, but it's not new. It's sin or some other thing.
No. It's him. It's my father. Probably. Keep. Remember where we are. If you slip away, just think of think, oddly enough, a happy thought. Think somewhere peaceful.
I'll try.
If I'm not there and you're not in this, and you're not here with your friends, it is not happening. All right? She's trying to get
This
inside your
isn't
head to
happening
make you
either.
think. Yes, but it's happening collectively to us. He's trying to get inside your head and make you give up.
Yeah.
He knows we're getting close. We're so close, we can't
Alright.
quit now. And I don't know why Calliope wasn't affected, but a strong mind, maybe.
You see Beck crying.
Oh.
You guys were all dead. I ate you all.
Well, don't do that. That's a terrible idea.
No.
Probably do not. I probably taste awful anyway.
You dead. Everybody was dead, and there was no shawarma.
Well, listen.
We'll have
Beck,
some shawarma when we get back, bud.
Stay focused,
we will.
and we'll get you shawarma after. Just stay focused, all right? That was good.
Okay.
Right, Calliope? We'll for sure get him some shawarma, right?
I almost wonder if at this point he should just make his own shawarma, like to distract himself when we ever get the chance to stop or get out of this absolute hellscape.
I make really good shawarma.
You do. You make great shawarma.
So then, as a reward, you can make great shawarma when we're done. All right?
Okay. Does
Do we
anyone know
see-
where Alistair and Illumine and I are?
No.
Oh, no. Okay, that's probably fine.
I think once we solve this, we stop this from happening, it'll all end, and they'll be right there next to us when we come back, where we left off, at the tree.
Okay.
I hope.
We could send up a flare. I mean, it seems like we're really the only people in here.
Sending up a flag
Other than
could
they-
attract
Yeah.
danger.
It could attract danger, but that danger, if it does grab us, is most likely to take us to where we're going anyways. But it also could get the attention of our... It's a risk for sure. I just want to know if it's one that we want to take to try and get the attention of our friends.
Well, I don't know if they're going to be in Wales, or wherever the hell we just were, or in who knows where, really.
Yeah, I guess that's the question, is how extensive this is. But also, we can mentally communicate with each other, right? Is that a thing
I
we
don't
can
know
just
how you
do,
all do
or is
that.
that...
It's you yeah. Above Wait, are you asking in character or above table?
above board. Is it something that we all can do,
Yeah,
or is it just
it's like
something that?
Aya does it a lot because it's really good with aura magic, from what I understand. But since we all can technically use all forms of magic, we all are capable of communicating with magic.
Yeah, it's just harder for some people.
Oh, okay. I mean, I could give it a try and try and get a hold of Alistair, probably. So yeah, Ellie's gonna try and get a hold of Alistair and see what's gone on that way. Do I
All right.
need
As
to roll
you,
for it?
yeah, give me a brains roll.
Like a brains?
Yep.
Okay. Okie Skilled at brains. What are my pluses right now? Nothing's been getting written down, so I haven't actually. I know I got a 5 and a 1 and a
4. You
4.
Used the 5.
And
You have a 4 and a 1.
I used the 5, 4 and a 1. Okay. Well, let's do this. Cheeseburger dice, you let me down, so Ducky, it's up to you. Ducky got a 10 plus 5, 15.
Perfect.
Oh,
As
plus
you-
3, 18.
Ooh, better. As you
For my-
open your mind to try to find Alistair, you can faintly feel him in the direction of where Idrissa would be. You don't think you'd be able to feel all the way over to where Nepal is, but you're not sure how far away that actually is. It looks like it could have been super far away, or it could have been, but the speed in which you're walking, it's very confusing spatially. You also slightly feel Illimine over next to Alistair. You don't feel Aya, though.
Alright. I'll try and just speak to them then, since I can feel them. And
Oh,
Hey.
hey, love. Oh,
So
we
you
thought
do
you
then?
might be dead.
not quite.
We woke up in Idrisil, but it's not quite Idrisil. I'm not really
Yeah.
sure.
This is
where...
like Nathaniel's
Alistair's-
brain. Idrissa?
That makes more sense. Yeah, Alistair's having a meltdown and is just been writing
Ugh. Typical.
probably complex formulas that don't seem to do anything.
Tap him on the shoulder for me, would you?
Hey, and she taps him. What? Oh,
Alistair.
hello?
Alistair.
Yeah, yes.
What are you doing?
Trying to figure out
We're
how
trying
to solve
to
everything.
get out of the brain. Okay, we're trying to get out of
There's
the
a-
brain right now.
There's a portal here that I can't go through.
Yeah, well, we have to close the door first.
I thought this might be the door, but I can't even go through it. I can't touch it. I don't know what this is. I don't know how to touch it. I don't know how to go through it. I don't know how to. I can't do anything to it. It just exists. It's like
Yeah, because it's not your brain, so this is Nathaniel's brain, so only he can do it, maybe?
Do you want us to figure out where you are, or
Well, we're heading over to Wales. We're going to Wales, right?
what?
We are
Above
in
board, we're going to
Wales.
Wales.
We are in Wales.
We're in Wales. Not a whale, the country Wales, which is you don't know what that is, but that's okay. We're going.
I've looked
To,
at Earth geography.
Oh, okay, yeah, because all the people of Ash take Earth geography so very seriously.
I had to go to the planet. I've been to Earth. I picked people up.
All right. Sorry, excuse me for assuming holes in your knowledge.
Thank you.
We're going over to Wales.
So do you want us to stay here, or
No, if you want to come along, you can. If you think you can catch up, it's a really weirdly long, short walk.
okay? Got it.
Yeah,
Gonna write
time
that
and space
down.
being irrelevant.
Space is folding. Got it. Sure.
Yeah. So you should be here in either no time at all or an incredibly long time,
I
depending on how
think
it works.
that maybe we stay here because this does seem like the exit.
Yeah,
If
I
wherever
think that
you
is
are
the
is
exit.
seeming more like. Are we missing anyone else? Have you seen Beck?
We have Beck. We don't have
Okay.
Aya.
Should we go look for Aya?
That might be a little bit better
Yeah,
use of time.
that makes
We're gonna
more
go
sense.
try and seal the chaos door, and then we'll meet you back at the tree.
Got it. Was there any, like, we just kind of appeared at the tree? Was there any other places we should look?
Probably don't look there. It's fine. Where we showed up at was like a dungeon. I wouldn't recommend that. It's full of guards.
Okay, well,
Unless you think you can handle that. Wherever Aya is.
I'll send Illimine to, like, shoot over to the different locations quick. I'll stay here and just mentally stay in contact with Illimine.
Okay, seems good. Yeah, wherever Aya is, probably over in, what was the other place? Nepal?
Why is Nepal? This.
Oh. Yeah, so probably Nepal, since it's farther away, couldn't quite mentally reach her.
Love the geography of this place. It makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I don't know. We're gonna go seal the door. We'll come back to the tree.
Okay, we'll meet you there. If I'll stay here in mental contact with Illimine. That way, if they're not back yet, we should all probably leave together. So.
Okay. And also there's some mental fuckery going around. Chaos stuff. You know, it's gonna try and throw you into depression, convince you nothing is worth fighting for, and that you've already lost the game, and blah 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 blah. Don't listen to that. It's all lies and chaos and stuff.
Hey, love that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's been fun.
Great. Okay. I guess have fun closing a door.
Yep. Yeah.
Great.
You know, doors. So fun to close.
Okay. Oh, Illimine is gonna go. Yeah, I'll go pick up Aya, wherever she may be. This is gonna be annoying.
We're gonna hydrate and a posture check.
We can feel free to beat her when we get back for not sticking with the group.
Once again, classic.
Anyway,
all right, I'll let you know
I'm
when
off.
we're on our way back.
And you feel it disconnect as she shoots off towards the mountains.
Okay. I'll let the others know that I was able to make contact with the Alistair.
Thank goodness. He's okay. He's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Is he freaking out again?
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Why wouldn't he? It's like his go-to.
I was just wondering.
He's fine, though. He's got math.
Am I starting to notice any indication that we're getting close?
The whispers are getting louder.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Whispers.
Whisper, be quiet. Go back to the caravan.
Yeah, you slut.
Wrong campaign, Whisper. Get out of here.
As you continue walking, the whispers do get louder, but now the rest of you can hear them. You're starting to hear whispers coming from all around you.
I think we're getting close.
What are the whispers saying?
We're still. They're saying.
We got some weirdly sexual whispers happening.
He was a really
Whisper,
sexual
whisper,
individual,
whisper,
let me
whisper.
Still real for now.
Helicopter, helicopter.
As you guys continue, Nathaniel, you are starting to recognize these woods.
you. Okay.
Give me a brains roll. We're going to see if you're having a panic attack now.
19.
You are not.
I went to my happy place, bro.
Yep.
I am, and I remembered this isn't real. Like, we're okay. I mean, I know that it's happening, but you know what I mean. Just keeping him in mind.
You come to a mound that you know has a hatch on top.
I'm gonna open the hatch.
As you do, darkness shoots.
Damn it, Charlie Murphy.
All of your visions go black. You hear the hatch slam closed and lock.
I didn't even go in. Did we get sucked in?
You got sucked in, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
it was like,
I like
it was like a
so-
vacuum. You opened it up and
Nice.
I really do not like how your dream world is working out.
I'm not
This
the
is not
biggest
my
fan
favorite.
either. Not the biggest fan either.
this feels like a nightmare.
Can I speak the word
Yeah.
light?
Too much chaos, not enough organized.
It's gonna be
Too much panic
22.
in this disco.
22. Okay.
It's not in the thing, so
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Crap. Okay. So 19, and I'm burned 3 tokens. 22. Banking on these tokens, baby.
from your
I got 3 left.
mouth you speak a word that resonates in all of you. Ellie, you begin to vibrate.
Yeah.
Ellie, you are now Ellie, you are now glowing.
Hey, this happened to Echo once. It's okay.
Ellie,
not
you are
okay.
now glowing.
That's not what I intended, but all right. Hi.
I'm feeling way too seen right now. What is going on?
Not entirely
Stop
what I-
perceiving-
You
me.
basically
Stop
so you
perceiving me.
basically summoned light, and Ellie is light.
Fair enough.
You know, I never saw the resemblance to your father, but right now in
Don't
this
say
moment,
it. No, stop it.
I was trying to summon light, and I didn't realize you were light. That's an interesting thing.
Uh-huh.
You're a little bit.
Yeah,
Ellie?
interesting.
Put it down a little bit.
Hey Ellie.
Do I have control over this?
No.
No. I knew
Hey,
you
Ellie.
didn't.
You hear what sounds like little clops on metal.
What the fuck?
He was there when you guys got sucked in. My daughter, you're glowing.
Oh my god. Dad!
Oh,
What are you doing in
right.
here?
You know, Gabe, and he'll like tap Gabe. I see it too.
Okay. Do you
I
know
don't
how
think
to...
I'm supposed to say it.
Dad,
Yeah,
Dad, how do I turn
you
this
and your
off?
dad are. He's glowing too.
okay, how do we make it stop? Dad,
I
don't also glow. That's not helping me.
I don't know. He turned it on. He said light.
Ugh.
In all fairness, I did not think that you would. One, I did not know you were here, and two, I did not think you would just light up like a light bulb. I thought
Also,
that would make it
you
light
have a
up.
slight thought.
Ellie's just
he
glaring at
understood
you.
what you said. Just
yeah.
sit. Yeah.
He'll look at it. Wait, you know the ancient tongue?
When it's spoken, but it hasn't been spoken for.
Don't hurt yourself.
And his
Ellie's
eyes
gonna
are just
elbow-
gonna kind of.
Yeah, don't hurt yourself. You remind me of a
Yeah,
bird. honestly.
Ellie's gonna
Too.
nudge him a little bit to snap him back. Dad.
Yes, my dad spoke it.
You. Oh
That would make sense.
no! How old are you?
Oh, well, I'm from the first generation.
He's ancient. Right. Got it. Okay. How many?
Yeah.
Never mind. Not important. That's not
What?
important. Nothing. Where are we?
I don't know. I've been trapped down here.
Right.
You're trapped? What do you mean
Are
you're
they bright
trapped?
enough? Are they bright enough that I can see the room we're in?
I couldn't. I don't know where I am. Usually I have to know point A to B or be summoned. And I don't know where A is.
Nathaniel's brain.
Yes.
And he's
Go in
gonna
my mind.
look up at your head,
I'm also in my mind. Hello. Hi.
and he's gonna lean over to you, Ellie, and go, "I thought you were the smart one."
Okay. Dad. All right. Just we're gonna be leaving soon anyways. You can stick with us. Or you could go back to the tree.
Is the tree here?
Yep. In a form.
I don't like it here. It's gross. There's a weird fleshy face over there, and there's those weird bottles.
Fleshy face.
I tried drinking
Bottles?
one of them. It made me really sick.
Oh, Dad.
I'm gonna go to the
What
tree.
is with you guys and drinking random potions? How many times do I have to tell all of you
How else are they
individually
supposed to know how it
not to
tastes?
partake? Okay, stop partaking of things if you don't know what it is. Basic
Mm.
rule of not dying.
He'll look at Ben.
Hmm? Hmm?
Ben actively with a water bong right now.
Ben, you look to your left, and there are 4 potion bottles. One is glowing nuclear, like a nuclear greenish yellow. One looks like it's full of silver smoke. One looks like it's full of tar, and one looks like it's full of red glitter. And you notice
No,
the red
no,
you notice that the
No,
red glitter
stop it.
is open and
What was the
slightly
second
missing.
one?
Silver smoke.
Cool.
Stop it. No. Ben, sit down.
I was just saying, can I have that already in the water bong?
Sure.
It was like, as Ellie says, we don't drink things, and Ben is just like,
I'm not drinking it.
technically, I'm not drinking this.
Inhaling it's probably not a good idea either.
Yeah, she gets really upset when you just do stuff like that.
That goes straight to your bloodstream. At least in your digestive system, it has other things.
I'm
interact
too
with.
coherent right now. This is terrifying. And I was just eaten by mushrooms.
No, you
You-
weren't.
That was all in your head, Ben. Ben.
I don't like being in my head. I don't like
Yeah, I
being in your head.
I don't either.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. And you see that he has red glitter down the side of his face.
Oh,
If one of you've got to be muted.
Didn't get any of that. Didn't get.
Go ahead, say
Ellie.
that again, Ellie.
Okay. Dad, wait. Dad, let me look at you.
What? It's from the one I drank. It was red glitter.
What is in it other than the red glitter?
It was a bottle of red glitter. I drank it.
Okay.
Then I threw up blood,
Oh my god!
and it was really pretty. I'm gonna go. I think I'm not safe here.
None of us are safe here,
I
Dad.
really want to
What-
try the glowing one, though.
No! I'm gonna like smack it onto the ground. Enough of that!
Give me a fight roll.
No, I don't want to smack it on the ground. I take it back. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna snatch up the remaining potions and put them away in my bag. Stop touching things! I'm sick and tired of this. This is ridiculous. Dad, you are supposed to know better.
How do you learn things if you don't try? The best scientists
There
try
are
things.
so many other ways. Go
Scientific
wait at the
method.
tree.
I saw it. Fine, and he disappears.
Oh, it's not how the scientific method works.
We should have asked him to disappear us.
To where? To the tree? To where? We're in the building where we wanted to be, right?
Are we in the building? I'm not sure. Does any of this look familiar?
Well, you opened the hatch. Where's
No,
the hatch
but
go?
it feels familiar. You can hear the voices. So you're not sure if this is the right place or if things have changed. But this feels right.
I don't recognize this room, but it does have that feel.
I have no memory of this place.
If you look over, there's the jars, and above it is a fleshy stone face with a
fleshy stone
plaque
face look
beneath
familiar?
it that says, "The truth is seen by the one who sees least. Feed me sight."
No, it's pronounced Feed Me Seymour.
Stop! I was just thinking that. I'm like, nope, don't do it.
And do I recognize any of these potions?
No. One is glowing nuclear green. One is silver smoke that is currently in Ben's hands.
Yep.
One is like black tar, and one is like red glitter and is half drunk in a pile of glittery blood.
I don't believe the glittery one is the one he needs. See,
Well, I picked up
maybe
the
we
remaining
give
ones
him
and
the
put them
black
away.
one. Maybe we give him the black one. We have to feed this face one of those potions. But I'm not sure which one it is that would give him sight, but seeing is through darkness. Give him the black one.
Grief. None of you are actually going to listen to me, are you?
No,
Fine.
no.
Do whatever
give
you
it to
want.
The
Here's.
fleshy face, not us. The fleshy face.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going near that thing.
Fine,
You
I'll
do it. She'll hand you the potion.
He'll go over and go to the face. Open your mouth.
Its mouth is open.
Perfect. He'll pour the black one into its mouth.
Nothing happens.
Well, that wasn't it. Next. We'll put
Try
his
the
hand out
glowing
for-
one, man.
Sure, give me that one.
Yeah, I'll reach over and grab it and pass it over.
Okay. I'll pour that one in.
The mouth screams as the
That's
floor
unfortunate.
melts beneath you.
That may have been acid.
You all
Damn
begin
it.
to fall. And right before you hit the ground, you are standing in the room with a fleshy
Same room?
face. Same room?
So I don't think it. I'm not convinced. We should try that one again.
Okay. Let's try turning off the lights. Maybe that's part of the riddle. By the one who sees the least. Maybe we need to blind ourselves.
Ben just closes his eyes.
Beck does this.
Okay.
Ellie is gonna look pointedly at Nathaniel. Can you turn it off?
Sure, let's see, and I'll try to speak the word darkness.
Sure.
I swear, if
22.
you permanently darken me,
22.
22.
Okay, 16. Oh, I got another explode. I exploded on my magic.
Okay.
19. I'm going to use my last 3 tokens. That'll give us
The
22.
room goes dark. Gabe, you
Yes.
can see in darkness.
Yeah.
The fleshy face opens its eyes, and they are empty pits.
Guys, never mind. It'd be easy if I just do this. I'm gonna walk up to it.
All right.
Look at it.
You feel drawn to the eyes like there's something there, like something you need to do.
I guess I'll stick my tentacles into him.
That's gonna actually work. You stick your tentacles in, and the eyelids close, snapping off part of your darkness.
I hate
You
everything
hear-
about that.
You hear a voice in your in all of your minds. In the dark, he showed me the most. As black tears begin to pour from the face.
I don't like this game. What the hell?
Gabe is gonna have this moment of like, one, I fucking did it. but like, two, did I? Like,
The
I have
face
no
begins
idea.
to melt as a doorway opens, as the face rips into.
Okay.
Ben and Beck just like, is it working?
Can I open my eyes now?
Idiot,
Have
I'm
I done
actually-
it?
No, I'm just gonna.
Yes, you can open your eyes.
No, everyone keep your eyes closed. I'm gonna usher everyone through. It's not worth it. You can't see anyway, and if you could, you'd have more questions. It's dripping. Don't worry about
Okay.
it. Just
What?
go.
What? What's dripping?
No, just don't. Ugh.
As you walk through the room, Gabe, you see your forest.
Says we're going through the door or through the door on the other side.
You went through the door, and now
Okay.
you're looking at your forest. Your friends are all with you. Ben, you see the lighthouse. Your friends are all with you. Ellie, you see your forest. All your friends are with you. Kalanape, you see the beach. All your friends are with you. Nathaniel, you see the mountains of Nepal. All your friends are with you. And with that, we're
Suddenly?
going to end.
What the fuck? What do you mean?
You guys walk through the door, and that's where you guys were.
So we're
Did we
either
level
all
up?
seeing different things or we're all actually separated and the ones that we're with aren't real.
Yeah, maybe.
Damn.
No. See, Joshua answered the question. Where are we? We're through the door. Okay, but
Yeah,
where?
you're through the door. You went through the door.
It's diabolical.
I had to fill a lot of things because you guys tend to break my puzzles. And I had to write so many puzzles because I have to keep Aya gone. This whole world, this whole side quest is because of Aya.
That's
Damn
fair.
it, yeah.
She had to go adulting, so I had to create a side quest for you guys all to do.
Classic.
Hey Josh, do you like my spells?
I do.
Thought you were gonna kick out of those last 3.
I did, yes.
Well, hell yeah. So no level ups. That's a bummer.
No, you all level up.
Hooray. Anyways.
You know we didn't.
Alright.
So who we raiding?
Well, I was thinking about raiding New Age Geeks. They're on right now.
We should
and
raid New Age Geeks.
We haven't
I was
raided them
like,
in a hot second.
Either
They're
that or
friends.
Burnt Panic. Burnt Panic's on.
We raided Burnt Panic last night. So
Yeah.
Oh, did we? Okay. Yeah.
But
let's raid New Age Geeks. We
Yeah.
haven't raided them in a long time. They're good friends.
yeah,
Met them at Gen Con.
we'll get to see them hopefully at the next Gen Con. Hooray!
Let's go.
So, yep.
Alright, but thank y'all for coming and hanging out with us. Be sure to tune in next Tuesday for Cody's game, the Public Captain Fulcrum. We still have Neo, I think, for a couple sessions from the way that things are
Yes.
playing out. Yeah. Anyways, Alright. But I'm gonna go ahead.
Anyway.
I'm gonna go ahead and kick off this raid. We love y'all. You're amazing. Thanks for hanging out with us. We will see you.
Happy birthday, Jess.
Happy birthday, Jess.
Happy birthday.
Thank you for all the birthday love, you guys. You're so sweet.
Also, friendly reminder, birthday girl gay. Alright? So, like,
Okay.
Yes,
hella
So-
gay.
that's me.
I
Hello,
don't know how I got here.
Tell the geeks we said hi, and we will see y'all next Tuesday, 8:30. Alright? We love y'all. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.